Good morning, everyone. So, for today, we're going to presentate our materials about theme in the Comedy of Errors. And before we start, we are going to introduce ourselves first. So, hi everyone. My name is Larasati Ananditha with student number 123241132.
And my name is Nadine Nasywa Apriliany with student number 123241135.
My name is Zahirah Izzati Bayuputri with student number 123241151.
My name is Vairyniza Alya K with number 123241152.
Okay, so first there is the definition of theme. What is a theme? So I'm going to explain theme in three different parts. So the first is in literature. A theme is the central idea or underlying message that recurs throughout a literary work. It reflects the author's insight into life, society, or human nature, and often emerges through the plot, characters, and setting. Themes give a work depth and meaning, guiding readers to think more deeply about the issue presented. And second, there's in drama. In dramatic works, themes are typically expressed through various elements such as the characters, action, and reactions, their dialogue, symbolic objects or events, and recurring situations or conflicts. These elements work together to subtly or overtly convey the playwright's intended message or question. And last, there's the Comedy of Errors itself. In the Comedy of Errors, William Shakespeare used comedic devices such as mistaken identity, farcical situations, and witty dialogue to explore deeper and more serious themes throughout the layers of humorous confusion. Shakespeare reflects on complex ideas about personal identity, the bond of family, and the frequent miscommunications that arise in human relationships. Although the play is light-hearted and entertaining, its themes resonate with audience by highlighting how easily people can misunderstand one another and how essential self-discovery and reconciliation are to personal growth and family unite. Next. Okay, one effective way to identify a theme in a literary work is by paying attention to repetition. The recurring elements that appear throughout the history in William Shakespeare's The Comedy of Errors, repetition plays a crucial role in reinforcing the play's central themes. Two major recurring elements are especially insignificant. First, there's mistaken identity. It's a prominent motif in the play. The plot centers around two sets of identical twins, Antipholus of Syracuse and Antipholus of Ephesus, along with their twin servants, both named Romeo. These twins were separated at birth, and as they unknowingly crossed paths in the same city, they were repeatedly confused for one another by the people around them. This constant mix-up creates a chain of comedic and chaotic situations that drive the story forward. And second one, there's repeated element is the frequent misunderstandings between characters. Time and time again, characters make incorrect assumptions based on appearance or incomplete information. These misunderstandings lead to escalating conflicts, emotional distress, and comic absurdity. Despite the humor, these moments reveal something deeper about human nature. Together, these repetitions emphasize a key theme of the play that human perception is fragile and easily distorted. Shakespeare suggests that people often rely on surface level observations, leading to confusion, misjudgment, and conflict. Through the comedic structure, the play encourages the audience to reflect on how easily truth can be obscured and how difficult it can be to truly know others, and even ourselves, without clear communication and understanding. Next will be explained by my partner.
Okay, so I will explain about patterns and meaning. So the confusion caused by identical twins leads to several deeper ideas. And the first character often misjudge each other, which shows how appearance can be misleading. By the end, recognition and reunion brings resolution, suggesting that love and truth eventually overcome error. So, uh, the pattern of chaos And the next confusion and the next clarity forms the emotional art of the story. Next. So, symbolism in the play. Shakespeare also used symbols to fit them. And the first is the gold chain becomes more than jewelry. It represents trust, social status, and miscommunication. And the second is the twin motif represent identity, split into how we see ourselves versus how others see us. These symbols support the idea that we believe to be true is not always reality. Next.
Okay, next will be explained by me. Its meaning behind the symbol. So let's take a look more details. Analysis of the symbol reveals their uh, se- thematic significance. So the first one, the gold chain, it caused false accusation, arrest, and conflict despite uh, being a mere object. This this shows how symbols of wealth or power can distort relationship and how easily trust can be broken when communication fails. The second one, it's the twin brothers. Thought they were identical in appearance. Their express diverge based on circumstance and misunderstandings. This reflects the idea that identity isn't fixed, but is shaped by context, chance, and the way our perspective us. So these symbols help highlight the theme of mistake perception, miscommunication, and the search for a truth and clarity in a confusing world. The second one, so next is a subject versus theme. While the play includes subject like law, marriage, uh, money, and madness, Shakespeare's theme go deeper into human experience. So for example, so the main themes in this are the first one, it's identity is fragile and easily confused. The mistaken identities in the play suggest that personal identity can be easily disrupted, while we rely on how others see us to define ourselves. When that uh, perception is flawed, so it's our sense of self. The second one, it's perception. It's unreliable. Character constantly misinterpret events and people. Uh, this highlights how reality can be destroyed by misunderstanding, bias, and incomplete information. Uh, the last one is love and recognition. Bring healing and harmony. Despite all the confusion, the play ends with reunion, recognition, and forgiveness. Shakespeare suggests that human connection, love, and truth can restore order and bring harmony out of chaos. Next will be explained by my partner.
Alright, to continue our discussion, this slide focus on how dialogue and theme. As we can see, the main theme emphasizes the importance of love and recognition in bringing healing and harmony. It's not only explicit state but also manifests through the character's dialogue and action. For example, first in Acts 1 and 2, articles of Scriptures say, I to the world am like a drop of water. This clearly shows how lost he feels and how he is searching for his brother. This dialogue directly highlights the scenes of loss and the quest for identity, which are integral part of the theme. And then Adrena expresses It chills in pain when she feels unloved by her husband. This connects to the theme of emotional confusion. And then Damiel often cracks jokes. He also occasionally delivers lines that show fear and misunderstanding. This demonstrates that even within a comedy, there is a room for reflection on serious feeling, enriching our understanding of the complexity of human relationships. So, through this example, we can see that Shakespeare cleverly used styles not only to advance the plot but also to reveal and deepen the play's central themes. And next, uh, and in conclusion, while the comedy of error is a fast-paced and often funny play, as we have discussed, its underlying theme is profoundly truthful and relevant to our lives. Shakespeare in this play does not merely present a series of comical events, but also explore the human struggle to understand each other, to understand themselves, and how love, forgiveness, and truth can set things right again. This play implicitly invite us to ponder with several fundamental questions. Who am I? The question of self-identity, especially as the main character face identity confusion. How do others see me? This relates to perception, misunderstanding, and how other view affect us. And we ever fully understand one another? This is a core question about the complexity of interpersonal relationships and the colleagues and the challenge of achieving understanding. The comedy of error is more than just a comedy, it is a reflection on the search for identity, the importance of communication, and the transformative power of love and forgiveness in restoring harmony. Thank you.
Okay, that is all for our presentation about the theme in the Comedic of Errors. Thank you for listening.